What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we have the version 2 Katakuri and Gear 4 SNAKEMAN SUGO-FEST. I can't believe we're finally here. I can't believe I'm seeing this on my screen right now. Katakuri and SNAKEMAN are finally here, and in this video today, we are going through this SUGO-FEST from start to finish, breaking it down for you guys so you guys know exactly what the hell's going on. I'll kind of give you guys some guidance here of where you guys should be pulling to, because there are different rate boosts on each day, and I'll be having a separate video uploading later discussing the whole new batch in their entirety and why they're actually really good. So I guess let's get straight into it, guys. This is the SUGO-FEST that many have been waiting for. This is the SUGO-FEST that I've been telling so many of you guys out there to be saving for. For those of you who don't have your gems and been spending them, you know, on another SUGO-FEST, I can't really say I feel that bad for you, because I've been saying this over and over again. This is where you want to be pulling. So yes, I can firmly say this is a SUGO-FEST you want to be pulling on. This is a good Sugo, bro. Let's get into it. All right, so the SUGO-FEST. In the Sugo, you have a double legend rate. Straight off the bat, first sentence, 2 times legend rate, amazing. Also, 4-star or better, no silvers are available, though we never see silvers anymore in SUGO-FEST. What are you talking about? Also, new Katakuri and Super Evolved Luffy appear as voiced SUGO-FEST exclusive characters, of course. Plus, new Flampe, Montdor, Strusen are here as well, and we will be discussing them, as I said, in a future video. It says on May 31st to June 2nd, part 1 to 3 are all going to be available at the exact same time. So that's going to be great if there's going to be any parts that you missed, or if you want to pull on another part again, then you can actually go ahead and do that. Technically, if you have enough to do 18 multis, you can get 2 SNAKEMAN and then have one unevolved into Gear 4 Luffy, into Tankman. But, you know, just putting it out there, that is actually a possible thing to do in this SUGO-FEST. There's the character information. We're not going through that today. This SUGO-FEST, as I said before, split into 3 separate parts. The first part is from the 25th until May 27th. So that's when the Sugo is beginning. The 25th of May is the Sugo start date. So I didn't think it was actually going to be coming this quickly. I thought it would have been maybe starting around about the 31st. But there we go. It's literally going to be starting May 25th. So that's awesome. And then it says May 27th to the 29th is part 2. And then 29th to the 31st is part 3. And after the 31st, they're all going to be available once again. And now getting into the SUGO-FEST structure. This is the most vital part of the SUGO-FEST. Let's go ahead. There we go. Part 1, the first and fourth multis are 30 rainbow gems. So as we suspected, there were going to be discounts in this SUGO-FEST. That is great. Really happy to see the discounts available here. First and fourth, 30 rainbow gems. Other than the first and fourth tries, every single other rare recruit pull in terms of a multi is going to be 50 rainbow gems. So no other discounts along the way. Then the second multi is last wanted poster is guaranteed to be a SUGO-FEST exclusive. That's awesome. And it says it's not like a limited pool legend, so it's not one of the old ones. It's literally any legend in the game. You just do 2 multis and you get a legend. That is awesome to see. And then moving on, the 3rd, the 6th, and the 8th are also guaranteed to be a SUGO-FEST exclusive. So you get a red on multi 2, 3, 6, and 8. That is a really good structure. Like, just adding an additional legend along the way, that's really good to see. Then we get to the part that many people have been waiting for. 9th wanted poster, 9th multi, 11th poster, whatever you want to call it. Guaranteed SNAKEMAN, who comes at max level, max special, 100 HP, 100 attack, max sockets, ready to go. All you gotta do is max limit break him, feed him tablets, and feed him support abilities. Now, that's the other thing you really gotta do with him now. But essentially, when you pull him, he's good to go, and that's really awesome to see. So that's awesome. Personally, for me, I already own 2 copies of Gear 4. I don't know if I want to go all in on part 1. It actually comes down to the rate boost. I actually haven't seen the rate boosted list yet, so this is gonna be like a first impressions of me reading the rate boost, and I really hope that they do it really good. I'm hoping that the ones I'm missing are all on one day, so I don't have to, you know, worry about that, but we'll have to wait and see. Then it says, oh, there's more, okay. 10th and 12th. Last wanted poster is guaranteed to be a limited pool SUGO-FEST exclusive at max special level. That's really cool as well. Going all it goes into 15? Whoa, hold up. 15th pool, last wanted poster is guaranteed to be a super limited pool SUGO-FEST exclusive. Okay, so there's a limited pool and then there's a super limited pool. That's really intriguing. That's actually really interesting. And remember, you know, if you're doing all these steps all the way up to whatever, you know, 10, 12, 15 multis, remember it's a double legend rate. The chance of you getting additional reds is super duper high. We all remember the anniversary that happened in February. yeah, it's going to be like those type of red rates, except we have so many additional legends now compared to the anniversary, so that's really good to see. Only 5-star characters and 6-star plus Monkey D. Luffy, Gear 4, SNAKEMAN will be recruitable as SUGO-FEST exclusives, so you cannot pull any other Super Evolved character. They are not evolved legends when you pull them. Only SNAKEMAN will be pullable as like an evolved legend, and there are no additional rewards after the 15th multi-pull. Okay, good to see. Okay, so I'm pretty sure part 2 and 3 are going to be like pretty mundane compared to part 1, but let's go ahead and have a look. Part 2 and 3, 1st and 4th are also 30 rainbow gems. Second pull is also a guaranteed legend. Good to see. 3, 6, and 8 are guaranteed SUGO-FEST exclusive. And then they just take out the 9th step completely. Okay, so they don't even replace the Gear 4 SNAKEMAN step with anything. They just completely remove it. Which, it would have been nice to have another legend on the 9th multi just to replace SNAKEMAN on parts 2 and 3. But it is what it is. Hopefully parts 2 and 3 have really good rate boosts. And then 10th and 12th, again, limited pool SUGO-FEST exclusive with max special. And then 15th is super limited pool with max special. Alright, so that's a pretty good structure. Definitely, like, hands down, if you do not own Gear 4 Tankman that evolves into SNAKEMAN, part 1 is the part you want to be pulling for. He is going to be available there, guaranteed. So make sure to be pulling there. And then it says part 1, 2, and 3 selected SUGO-FEST exclusives. Wait, what does it mean by selected? Is this talking about just... Wait, hang on. What is this about? Selected SUGO-FEST exclusives. I don't know what this is about. You got obviously the new Katakuri, Charlotte Katakuri, Capone, my boy, as well as Katakuri, Mr. Slam Jam, let's go, as well as V3 Sabo, who I don't own as well, Golden Emperor Tesoro, Vincent Sanji, I don't have him as well, Monkey D. Garp, Nico Robin, V2 Doflamingo, Lucy, Shirahoshi, and Buggy. Okay, I don't know what it means by selected. Is there something where it says selected SUGO-FEST exclusive? Is that what it's talking about on Multi 2? Oh, my bad. I completely screwed up. It's a selected poster. So yes, okay, there will be the chance to get like really old legends, but I mean, I'm missing I'm missing a lot of legends in there. That's really good for me personally. I'm missing so many from that list, so I'm pretty happy about that. But, you know, it is what it is. I think that the chances to actually get some of these characters like Buggy, Shirahoshi, Lucy, they're going to be bumped up a little bit more. Let's be real. Let's be real. Now, part 1, limited pool. Okay, so this is talking about the 10th multi, I think. The 10th and 12th multi where it's a limited pool. So it says, for part 1, V2 Katakuri, Sabo V3, my boy, Shiki, Nami, Akainu V2, Shanks V2, Silver's Rayleigh V2, Rob Lucci V2, Magellan Shirahoshi. Okay, that's pretty decent. And the super limited pool for part 1, we have V2 Katakuri, Sabo, Shiki, Nami, Akainu. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting because, man, I'm missing 2 of those 5, so that's so interesting, because Sabo and Katakuri being boosted on the same part, that's really tempting. Okay, so let's move on to part 2. Part 2, we've got Katakuri once again, Zephyr, Capone, oh my god, Whitebeard, I believe that's V3 Quick Whitebeard actually, Soul King Brook, I don't have him either, Golden Emperor Tesoro, Monkey D. Garp, Vince Smoke Judge, Lucy Usopp. Okay, part 2, Part 2 is still pretty good though, because you've got Katakuri, obviously that's amazing. Then you got Zephyr and Capone boosted on the same day. That's really, really good. That's really good for shooters in particular. The fact that they're both boosted on the same part. If Sabo was boosted on the same part as well, oh my god, that would have been like orgasmic. But then you got Quick Whitebeard, which if you missed him on the anniversary, then there's a good opportunity to potentially get him. And then you've got Soul King Brook, who is like, he's whatever. Then you're moving on to part 3. You've got Katakuri, V2 Jinbei, okay, Charlotte Linlin, okay, Whitebeard Marco, that's good. Vince Smoke Sanji V2, that's good. Aokiji V2, good. Frankie, good. And V2 Fujitora, V2 Law, Kung Fu Luffy, they really put a bad taste in your mouth with those last couple ones. And then super limited, you've got V2 Katakuri, Jinbei, Linlin, and Whitebeard Marco Sanji. So for myself personally, it's kind of annoying. They've really spread out the pool in terms of legends that I'm missing. I don't like that, but I'll have to pick apart and pull. I guess this is the way it's going to have to go. So I'm not really too sure when I want to be pulling, but this SUGO-FEST looks good either way. In terms of which part is the best, aside from part 1, we already know guaranteed SNAKEMAN's amazing. But hypothetically, if you already had Gear 4 and you still want to pull, Man, I don't really know. I think that any part that you choose, they all have really good legends, and they all have kind of some meh legends as well. I do think part 2 is great because Capone's there. Capone is legitimately one of the best legends in the game. He's able to beat a lot of really difficult content just with his Big Father ability. So just because of that, I would kind of say part 2. But then again, part 3 has Whitebeard and Marco, and you can't go past Whitebeard and Marco, right? He'd be able to beat everything for a very long time. So I think that, you know, part 3 with Whitebeard and Marco, as well as Sanji being there as well, that's really good with Katakuri. I do think that part 2 and 3 are kind of better, because part 1, you've got Sabo, who's good, he's really good, but he's kind of tricky to use. Shiki, he can still do content, not as easily as some of the other ones I just stated. You've got Nami, who's one of the best support units, not a great captain, and Akainu, who is going to be falling off further on down the road. I do think that in terms of legends and which ones are the best, part 1 does have, I think, the worst pool, but parts 2 and 3 are really, really good. And unfortunately, we cannot check the rates on this SUGO-FEST right now, but I hope to God they really do not screw with the rates and make Katakuri like a really low rate. I hope Katakuri is like equal highest rate in the Sugo. That's like best case scenario. But we do not know until the actual date of the Sugo. So that is going to complete this video, guys. I'm going to be uploading, more content about the new update very, very soon. So make sure to stay tuned for the channel for that. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.